I used to have several sites. Now I kind of like the grower's edge. It gives me that cash max. You can tell it which markets you're looking for, and it will tell you what your highest net back is based on the price they're paying at that time and the basis that they're paying. And that's pretty handy because I don't have to go to so many different sites.
Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. It's October 31st, 2014. I'm Logan Burgess. Today we had another positive day for the grains in Chicago. Take a look at the iPad here and see where we closed out the day. Corn was up 2 cents, soybeans trading 13 cents higher, and we had Chicago wheat off 4 1/4 here this morning. Relatively light day in terms of news. Let's take a look at some of the technical action from today's trade session. Right now we're looking at the January 2015 soybean contract. Today is first notice for November, so it's time to start turning our attention here to this January contract. And you can see today we had a relatively range-bound trade. We went up and tested the 100-day moving average shown here by the orange line. That acted as quite stiff resistance to the trade. That's going to be one thing I'll be watching early next week for some direction here on the trade. From a fundamental standpoint, soy meal remains relatively strong, and we are going to be getting some beneficial rains in northern Brazil over the weekend here. We'll have to see what kind of impact that has on the trade as we look at the Sunday night session. If you want to view that session for yourself, we have a great mobile app. If you visit us at grainhedge.com, you can take a demo of that here today. Turning our attention to corn, relatively similar trade to soybeans in today's action. You can see, though, we did get confirmation that this market is above the 100-day moving average with today's move. This is the first time we've really seen this market above that 100-day moving average since about May 15th of this year. So from a technical aspect, it still looks like this corn market may have some gas left in the tank here. If we look at corn basis changes on the week, we saw very strong basis moves across the river system, averaging up 4 cents. Right now it seems like a combination of obligations out of the U.S. Gulf and relatively slow farmer sales are contributing to some of that strength. We'll have to see if that continues into next week's trade. Looking at the basis environment right now, we are seeing barge rates stabilize, and that's enabling corn and soybean basis to make modest improvements here on the week. It does look like we're starting to put in the harvest lows in terms of basis. We saw corn and soybeans both drift higher here on the week at a number of key grain facilities. If you want to take a look at all the cash market data that we have available here at GrainHedge, we collect about 4,000 markets every day. You can take a demo, as I said, over at grainhedge.com and take a look for yourself. Thanks a lot for joining us here on a Friday to wrap up the week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.